You usually come to town presenting checks with all the unclaimed property we have in Louisiana, which makes you a popular guy in these parts.
Indeed, it does. In fact, we just did a report saying that there's $1.4 billion of liability for unclaimed property. And of course, unclaimed property is really unclaimed cash. But at any one time, we have $300 million or more dollars sitting in the account ready to give out to people who are owed money. And in fact, there was a big story about it in the Times-Picayune this morning. A lady that we presented a check to some weeks ago for $13,000 and some change. And when we called her, her husband thought it was a scam. And they finally got curious enough to call us back, and we ended up giving them their check for over $13,000.
How is it possible to have all of these, literally hundreds of millions of dollars that is not claimed? Is it mostly, I don't know, rebates on taxes paid or what?
You know, it's so many different things. A lot of times people have accounts that they didn't know about. Maybe it was started by an uncle or a parent, and they never even knew about it or forgot about it, and it grew over time. It could be, yes, a tax refund. It could be money that you had in, let's say, as a deposit for a rental or something, and you didn't know that it was going to be paid back to you. One way or another, these institutions are required by law to give the money to the state into the Unclaimed Property Division if for some reason that account isn't active. And by law, the legislature and the governor have no rights to this money whatsoever. This money stays there until either you claim it or one of your heirs.
So I imagine there's just a lot of money that never gets claimed.
That is true. That is quite true. And so, but we do everything we can. We bend over backwards. Every year, this time of year, we post in every newspaper across the state looking for folks. We do data matches with the Department of Revenue. The last time we did it was in June, and we sent out 143,000 checks, individual checks, amounting to $34 million. And look, 1 in 6 Louisianans, we calculate, is owed money from unclaimed property, and we're happy to give it to them.
How can a person check?
Real easy. Glad you asked. Look, lacashclaim.org, lacashclaim.org. Real simple. And if you forget that, just go to the Louisiana State Treasurer's website, and there's a button you can click there that will take you to that site. And all you have to do is put a little bit of information about yourself.